paradigm. How are you? They undertook a program of genetic alteration where they introduced their own genetics into Homo erectus and other early hominids and began to create what became us, Homo sapiens. It's possible that they have breached their own laws by doing this. But what about our spiritual beginnings? What about our consciousness? There is a portion of the one that experiences itself as something other than itself, that there is a reflection within it. And it is that reflection that is all of us and everything in existence. We are constantly experiencing parallel realities because he's saying every moment is a new moment. It's a different perspective, and therefore a different reality. Any change is a total change. So even the slightest change in your perspective of that single place, that single time moment, is a completely new experience of reality. We are essentially spirit beings. According to Bashar, never really leave the spirit realm. While in the spirit, we have taken a portion of ourselves and we have focused it into this dream, into this experience or this illusion that we call physical reality. Everything that happens to us isn't so much happening to us as it is happening through us. And it is something that can make our lives much more transparent and really act as a guiding principle or compass needle pointing in the direction.
Like, comment, subscribe down below. Thank you all so much for joining.
A couple of years ago, I was living by myself in an apartment building. To give you a little bit of background, I'm a woman and have lived in the apartment for almost a year. It was a pretty deep.
Far more bittersweet. When I thought I was valiant, you've coupled down. And ever since then, our once beloved hobby of skiing just brings back this terrible memory. Last winter, I visited my childhood home during a break from college. The whole town, which isn't much to speak of, was blanketed in snow.
How are you?
I almost crashed my car on icy roads just getting there, so I didn't plan to go on many outings.
Sorry.
Instead, I spent
It
all
may
my
be a
time
little
at home.
dark in here. I
Christmas
apologize.
had passed, and we were just waiting
I'm
for
just
the
gonna
new
lay
year.
down a little bit. How are
I
you?
was
How are
struggling to
you?
sleep after everyone else had gone to bed.
How are y'all?
I
Thank you
crept
very
out of
much
my
for
room
coming.
looking for something to do, yet there was nothing.
Bro.
Outside, the sun
No,
was
not
getting
really.
young,
Not
with
AI.
barely any wind to knock
Why
it around.
AI? Why does it have to be
It was
AI?
freezing cold, but the cabin fever was getting to
Can it
me,
be like
so I stole one of my dad's cigarettes off the kitchen counter and bundled up for a late night smoke. As I sat in a
Can it be
rocking
like an
chair
adult
out
woman?
front,
Why can't
I
it do it? Why
smartened
can't it
up
be?
and took everything in. My old
Hi,
front yard, the
Natalie.
sweet
Hi.
sun, every stone and every pit, all buried in white. The path would be needing reshoveling in the morning,
Hey,
and no
what is
doubt
this?
my dad would put me up to.
Hi. Hi. I can't wave with my hand anymore. They're broken, so I wave like this. Hi. Bro. Sorry. You know what? I'm sorry for the way I acted. No more ever. Okay, listen. Bottom line of it all. No more ever hitting on. Here, y'all. Soak it in. Ew. Oh, God. Dude, I have literally just went hand over hand. So many. I'm definitely gonna do it though. Let's see. I'm at 89%. Alright, cool. I'm definitely just gonna be on here with y'all and fall asleep or whatever, and I love y'all. of wave toe. I possibly did. If I did, I'm sorry if I farted. Something about the way the light is, I guess, it turns me red, but if you do like this, look at this. So if I put my hand closer to the screen, it's like I'm pink or red. It's weird. I don't know what that is. My neighbor crashed his old Lincoln car last night. It was a performance. Jimmy, what? That's crazy. I know, right? Why? But I'm not as strong, not as deep as red. So if I'm way back over here, see. But why does it do that? What is my look? What? This is weird. What drama?
As punishment.
Why is that? There's none on yours too, man. You should take a look at yours. There's no hair on your head. I know, right? Did y'all see that? Dan has nothing on his crap, dude. It's crazy. Oh,
For now, it was just me and the near silence, save for the almost imperceptible patter of snowfall and my own breathing. It was a new moon, but the clear country skies bathed my old haunt in starlight, and though it was difficult to find things to miss about home, I had to admit it could be beautiful at times. Even after I finished the cigarette, I coughed and bundled up tighter, wanting to stay out and enjoy it a little longer. But that last drag turned out to be the final sand in the hourglass. My peace was soon disturbed by the distant crack of a brake. I had to admit, it could be beautiful at times. Even after I finished the cigarette, I coughed and bundled up tighter, wanting to stay out and enjoy it a little longer. But that last drag turned out to be the final sand in the hourglass. My peace was soon disturbed by the distant crack of a branch. Immediately, my ears honed in on the sound. Once was probably just a tree flexing in a gust of wind, but after I heard a second crack, I knew it was an animal. I continued to listen to its bumbling trek through the woods.
what? What dice go together? That's a cool. A lot of people.
The house slowly growing closer, still at relative Perhaps it was a freezing raccoon, a sleepwalking bear, or some other desperate creature. Then I heard a sound that nearly stopped my heart. The backyard gate opening. It wasn't like a rattling of some dumb animal bumping into it. No, it was the sound of a human opening it with precision. Now, in a full state of alarm, I kept silent, standing up from my chair and sneaking back into the house, locking the front door. If it makes any sense, I could just tell that the air inside hadn't moved since I stepped out, so I was sure nobody in my family had woken up. Whoever opened the gate, they came from outside. I had to see who it was, but I could barely get to my feet to move. My body was telling me I was safer where I was, and it wasn't time to do anything stupid. Still, my family might be in danger if I just cowered, so I forced myself to walk to the back of the house. As I inched my way there, I began to hear a new sound, one a lot more regular than before. A rhythmic scraping, digging in the snow. I began to worry someone was trying to access a partially buried window in the basement, but when I made it to the back door, I saw something quite different. There was a man, covered head to toe in thick black clothing, standing in the backyard, right between the shed and the barren vegetable garden. He had a large shovel and had just begun digging a hole in the snow. Lying beside him on the ground, a white plastic garbage bag. It almost looked like just another lump of snow, but the brightly colored drawstrings gave it away. I didn't have time to wonder what was in the bag. I had to do something. I was too scared to try and scare him off, so I decided to document him. I pulled out my phone and held down the record button to start a video, but in my haste, I forgot the most crucial thing. I didn't turn off the flash. For nearly an instant, the flash blared into existence, reflecting off the glass of the back door and washing out any image I could have gotten. But more importantly, it gave me away. I ducked out of sight, but it was too late. I looked outside and saw the man walking up to the door. I panicked and ran to my parents' room. I woke my dad up and told him to take the shotgun out to the back door. But by the time we got there, the man was gone. He had even covered up the hole he was digging, leaving only a set of footprints that led from the back door and into the woods. He must have walked up to the door and tried to open it, then turned around and escaped while he still had time to cover up what he was doing. Naturally, my dad assumed I was playing a prank on him and scolded me for smelling like tobacco. Then he told me to go to bed. Nobody in my family believed me. Their nearest neighbor was so far away that it didn't make sense from any of them to try and bury something in their backyard, let alone in the middle of a frigid night. I, however, have a theory. Growing up, there was this old creep in town. All the kids suspected him of being some kind of
Get
serial
some
killer.
sleep.
It seemed like every week he had a different
I'm
pet
good,
animal
bro.
with him. Some new car parked in his
What's
driveway
up, y'all?
behind
How y'all
his,
doing?
but he always insisted
Y'all
he
need to
lived
get
alone.
some sleep.
No pets, no guests, no family. He never got
Well,
caught
people-
doing anything. But what if they said about him was true? Maybe he's gotten so bold that he started burying the remains of his victims. Hole he was digging, leaving only a set. Haste, I forgot the most crucial thing. I didn't turn off the flash. For nearly an instant, the flash blared into existence, reflecting off the
That's
glass of the
good.
back door and washing out any image I could have gotten. But more importantly, it gave me away. I ducked out of sight, but it was too late. I looked outside and saw the man walking up to
So all of
the
y'all
door.
okay?
I
That's
panicked and ran to my parents'
I'm
room.
glad all of
I
y'all are
woke my dad
alright.
up
It's
and
late
told
at
him to
night,
take the
but
shotgun
y'all
out
need
to the
to
back door.
y'all need to
But
get
by
some
the time
rest.
we
Get
got
some
there,
rest. I
the
ain't
man
going to
was
bed.
gone. He had even covered up the hole he was digging, leaving only a set of footprints that led from the back door and into the woods. He must have walked up to the door and tried to open it, then turned around and escaped while he still had time to
I
cover up
got
what he
here
was doing.
first.
Naturally, my dad assumed I was playing a prank on him and scolded me for smelling like tobacco. Then he told me to go to bed.
First
Nobody in
red?
my
What is
family
first
believed
red?
me. Their nearest neighbor was so far away that it didn't make sense from any of them to try and bury something in their backyard, let
When I
alone
got
in the
your
middle of a
first
frigid night.
red,
I, however, have a theory.
I
Growing up,
became
there
the
was this
person
old
for
friend in town. All the kids suspected him of being some kind of serial killer. It seemed like every week he had a different pet animal with him. Some new car parked in his driveway behind his, but he always insisted he lived alone. No pets, no guests, no family. He never got caught doing anything, but what if they said about him was true? Maybe he's gotten so bold that he started burying the remains of his victims, human or otherwise, under the snow of other people's backyards. Perhaps the point is that when the snow thaws, the grisly rotting remains are uncovered long after he's gone.
that's crazy. Still up
Something really
2
weird that
a.m.
happened
in the
not too long
morning.
after I got my first job. When I was 17, I got a job at Walmart as a cashier. I was young and I never had any kind of job experience before, so I didn't really know what I was doing very well. I don't remember a ton from my first shifts, but this happened on what I think was my third or fourth time working there. As a cashier, I would work mostly in the afternoon until sometime at night. So on this night, it was getting later, and I would be getting off of work soon. To that point, it had been a pretty average shift as far as my memory goes. Things were a little bit busy earlier, but then it got quieter and quieter until later at night than it got. As I was approaching the end of my shift, I had maybe half an hour left when a coworker approached me. She came up and asked me when I was off, and I told her that I was off pretty soon. She then told me that when I had about 10 minutes left, to leave my check lane and go to the back room and pointed over to me. She said that she needed help with something and it wouldn't take long. So I told her okay, and then she left and I stayed at my checkout. I'd never seen that woman before, but there were a lot of coworkers at the Walmart that I had never seen, as the stores are always very big. So things were quiet for the rest of my shift. With 10 minutes left, I did what I was told. I turned off the light to my checkout and then I walked to the back of the store. I didn't know what I needed to help with.
That was
but
really
I didn't
good
question
too.
it.
You
Being new
here?
to the job, I was willing to do whatever they asked, even if I was just hired as a cashier. So I went to what I thought it was.
What's up, Robert?
There
How
were the
are you,
swinging
man?
doors to the back room area, and this was in the back corner of the store, kind of. It was quiet over there. When I
Not
got
much,
in, it
man. What's
looked like
going
the
on with
typical back
you?
room. However,
Where
I
you
didn't see
from?
anyone. I took a few steps in, and then I heard the same woman's voice. She called out my name, but she was way farther down, and I could not see her. I said that I was there, and she told me to go down by her. I honestly could not see the woman.
I kind of ate too late.
I'm sure some are different, but most of them have boxes everywhere, and they have sort of their own little aisles. It was all organized, but not as clearly and presentable as on the sales floor, and there's lots of other random boxes and equipment around. I could tell that she was in the far back, but I couldn't tell exactly where. I started walking, and she yelled at me, "Over here." I turned and started going towards her. I
Woo!
made it maybe 20 feet, and I still couldn't see her. That's when I heard the door open behind
Did you
me.
see all
The
that?
same swinging
That
doors
was
that I had just
crazy. Y'all
saw
didn't
Andy,
know.
who also
No,
worked at
no.
Walmart. He too I had
I
never
got to
seen
say
before,
it with you.
but he asked me what I was doing. I stopped and I told him that I was asked to help with something back there.
No, I got my show,
And
man.
he asked me why I
You
was
should watch.
I didn't know the woman's
Got your life? No, I'm good. I got my show I'm watching.
confused, and he said that he didn't know who that would be. Then he called out asking who was there. This time, there was no response. We walked farther up, then we heard someone walking away kind of quickly, but they were still out of view. When we made it kind of around the corner a ways up, there was an exit door that was sort of propped open. I remember the guy saying he figured whoever was there had left. He opened the door and looked outside, but didn't see anyone. He then told me that he
I'm
worked in that
safety
area,
pin
and
man.
he said that they didn't need help with anything. He told me that as a cashier, I probably would not be asked to help with
Yo,
anything
that went
back there
pretty far.
anyways. So I was told that I could clock out
Thank
early
you, Johnny.
and he would try to figure out what was going on. And so I left.
Are you related to
After
Johnny
that, I
Depp?
never heard anything more
You
about
look
it.
like him, man.
I
You look
don't know
like
what that woman was up to or who she even
you
was.
look like his brother,
She probably
second
didn't even
removed.
work at the Walmart. And looking back, that was really weird. A couple of years ago, I was living by myself in an apartment building. To give you a little bit of
Crazy.
background, I'm a woman and had lived in the apartment for almost a year.
Y'all the
It was a
best.
pretty decent
Thank you
place.
so
It wasn't
much.
totally
Like, comment, and
beautiful,
subscribe.
and for the
Like,
most
comment,
part, I
subscribe
had
down
no
below.
problem.
Thank y'all so much.
At this
Please look at
particular
the
time, I was working in
pin I
office
have
job
down
on
there.
weekdays, and
Like,
the
comment,
office
and
was a fairly
subscribe
large
down
building with a
below.
few floors and a parking lot. It was
And
close to the
please don't
city,
forget.
but it was kind of on its own
Thank
plot of
you.
land, so it was more private.
Y'all are
There was a
amazing.
large parking lot in front,
And
and then the building, and grass
nobody's
surrounding it.
talking.
It had a small private drive that went up to it. So that's the basic background for the story. It
That's
really
okay.
starts when one day I was at work and I left for the day to go home. I typically parked kind of in the corner, and the parking lot would never be completely full, as people were there at all hours. But when I left, I saw there was a guy sitting at a small table that was a ways off in the
Funny.
grass. I had never seen him before, but I really didn't think much of him. I did
Yeah.
recognize or know most of the people around the office because it wasn't that
Yeah,
huge,
man, I
and
don't
I had been
know.
there for a while.
Probably right.
There would obviously be some people that I didn't know, but
Some
really I thought
gold
nothing of it.
patches.
However, maybe just a few days later, I noticed the guy again, except this time he was sitting in a car that was parked not too far away from mine. Once again, this was when I was leaving. I saw the man look at me and then look away, but I just figured that he worked there now, and maybe he was new, and that was it. But the
Horror
next time I saw
animations.
him is what made me suspicious. I arrived to work early in the morning. I parked in my usual area, and when I got out, I was walking to the building, and I noticed the guy. He was sitting in a car that was backed into another spot. However, the split second I made eye contact with him, I saw him duck down really fast and go out of view. I didn't know why he would do that. It was like he was trying to hide. This made me stop and continue to watch him because it was really peculiar. After a few seconds, there was nothing. But then he sat up part of the way, saw me again, and then quickly drove away in his car. It was really suspicious. I went inside to work, and I also realized it was strange for him to be leaving at this hour. There were not too many people that would work all sorts of different hours like that. If I had seen him when I was leaving before, that meant he would probably be working more normal hours. So why would he be leaving now early in the morning? That was another strange thing, and I told myself that I would keep an eye out for him going forward. After that, though, I didn't see him for a few days. I was starting to forget about the whole thing. But then one day, I was arriving back home from somewhere at night. As I got up to my floor, I turned a corner, and I happened to see someone leaving their apartment. It was the same guy. He lived just down the hall from me, about 3 or 4 apartments down. I knew that it was him. When I saw him, I quickly turned back and went around the corner, and I don't think that he saw me. I heard him walking down the hallway, and I quickly went down the stairs until I figured he was gone. Then I went back to my apartment. I could not believe that the guy was living in my building and just a few doors down from me. Did he work at my job actually? Or was he stalking me or something? For a few days, I didn't know, and nothing happened. Then I got lucky. Maybe a week later, I was leaving my place one morning, and I heard a door open down the hallway. I looked over, and I saw that it was the same place that one guy lived. My first reaction was to go back inside, but when I looked, I saw that it was not the same guy who was leaving. It was another guy leaving that same apartment. I decided to go ask him who the other guy was. So I walked over and said hi to the guy. I had never seen him before either, but I described the creepy guy to him and asked if he knew who I was talking about. The man said that was his roommate. He told me that he didn't know him that well, but they had been living in the apartment together. However, he told me that his roommate left 3 days ago, and he hadn't heard from him or seen him since. He said he hadn't answered any of his texts or calls. I asked him if he knew where the guy worked, and he told me yes, but when he told me the place the guy worked, it was not my company and not anywhere near me. I told the man what happened, and he said that he thought his roommate seemed odd and that he didn't want to live with him anymore. Then we went our separate ways. I never saw either of those guys again. I'm sure someone else moved into that apartment. I still don't know the full story, but it sure seems like that guy was trying to stalk me.
I just got paid $62,000 for my car accident using nothing but this app on my phone. I don't know if you can see this clearly, but it's called the Free Case Evil Smart Quiz. And yep, quick, this check is for $62,000, and I'm literally on my way to cash it.
If you've never heard of Free Case Evals, it's quickly becoming one of the largest legal help platforms in the country for car crash victims. They built this tool that's already helped over 14,000 people get life-changing settlement checks, all from just answering a few questions. Here's how it works. The app asks 4 simple questions about your accident. Then it compares your case to millions of others. In seconds, it tells you whether you qualify for a big cash payout. I first found out about this from a guy named Raymond about 3 years ago. Raymond got hit hard in a bad crash. He lost his car, was dealing with serious pain, and the insurance company sharing how he used this exact tool and got a $125,000 payout in just a few months. Then it happened to me. I was stopped at a red light when some distracted driver slammed into the back of my car. I messed up my back, my car was totaled, and worst of all, I lost my job because I had no way to get to work. Luckily, I remembered Raymond's video. I clicked the same link he used, answered the 4 questions, and boom, it said I qualified. Fast forward just 60 days, and I had this check in my hands. It helped me replace my income, pay off debt, and get a new ride. Then I shared this tool on my own social media, and my friend Jasmine used it. She ended up getting $147,000. I also told my buddy Eli, who had been in a wreck the week before. He was skeptical, but he gave it a shot and got $178,000. What I love most is how beginner-friendly it is. You don't need to know anything about the law. Just click the link, answer 4 questions, and in seconds it tells you what you might qualify for. And if your case qualifies, you get connected to a free case eval specialist who handles everything. No fees up front, no court dates, no stress. A few years ago, I had no idea what to do after a car accident. I probably would have just hired some random attorney and hoped for the best. And we all know how that usually goes, but now I know better. And I'm glad I saw Raymond's video when I did. Jasmine is terrible with tech, and even she ended up getting a 6-figure payout. Eli? He was offered just $6,000 by insurance, but ended up walking away with $178,000. That's $172,000 more without ever talking to the insurance company again. So yeah, this is for anyone who's been injured in a car accident. Just click the link below, answer 4 quick questions, and see if your case qualifies for a major settlement, just like I did. If you qualify, the team at Free Case Evils handles everything for you. You don't pay a dime unless you win. Thousands of people like me, Raymond, Jasmine, and Eli have already used this and gotten huge payouts. Imagine that moment when you check your account and see tens of thousands hit it out of nowhere. That's the power of this tool, so don't wait. Click the link, answer 4 questions, and see how much your accident might be worth. And please, share this with your friends and family who've been injured too. They deserve to get paid what they're owed. Free Case Evals. Click the link below and find out what your car accident is worth in 30 seconds or less.
Y'all got denim? Hold on. On the website, y'all? Ain't no way you guys are a free on-demand company on these special looks. Insane. What? They stopped playing, dude. I'm gonna show I'm not over exaggerating. When I first started my brand, I didn't do print on demand because a lot of these print on demand companies were just providing black shirts, black hoodies, white shirts, just generic clothes that I didn't want for my clothing brand versus me. Now, I think I could have used a better graphic. You guys can see the fit on this jacket. Now, this is a size large. Like I said, I am 6'3". But tap stitch, I'm gonna show you guys right now, man. Tap stitch.
Yes, no lot more than that.
Craziest blanks I've ever seen, and this is actually my first reaction. Okay, cool. Oh my goodness. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This is actually crazy. Okay, so look, right there on the sleeve, this is a blank of print on demand. Like, look at the characteristics that they put into these blanks. And the white, and it's summertime, y'all. Everybody's wearing tank tops, man. That is perfect. We got our blank, we got our simple Be Special logo. Look how the logo stretches. Let's do this shirt right here. For this shirt right here, y'all, I'm not even exaggerating. This shirt right here, see, look at the quality of the shirt. This is a blank, y'all, and it already came distressed at the bottom. Look at this. I had to get used to it. I'm used to my shorts being above my knees as a hooper. I just love the fact that I'm able to choose a blank that has something so unique. Like I said, I got my sample within a week and a half, y'all. So at least 60% of my next drop is going to be tap stitch. And I'm not saying that for promo purposes. I'm literally saying that for time purposes. I'm tired of waiting for overseas manufacturing to tired of waiting 5 to 6 weeks. It's absolutely insane. My customers want products now, and this is one of my solutions. So make sure you guys hit that first link in the description and go check out Tapstitch.
There's a quiet magic at work here. One conjured through time and tradition, and powerful enough to bring any family together.
It's time to trade smart, post DDT rule elimination. And Taste Trade has the tools traders need. The Active Trader tab comprehensive market data designed for rapid order placement in a single click. While racket orders let traders set entry, profit target, and stop loss all in one ticket. From the Positions tab, you can monitor positions, roll trades, close positions, and create conditional orders. Now, traders of all account sizes have more flexibility than ever before to engage in the markets. Smart tools for smart traders. Taste Trade.
A camper was driving down a quiet forest road at night when their dash cam captured something downright terrifying. Out of nowhere, a person wearing what appeared to be a traffic controller's jacket stepped into the road and tried to stop the vehicle. But something about the situation felt completely wrong. Instead of slowing down, the driver kept moving and quickly passed by. After I reviewed the footage again in slow motion, it looked like the person was wearing some kind of mask and holding what appeared to be a shovel. Seeing the way the person looked, I'm glad the driver chose to keep going, because whatever they were doing out there on that isolated road, I don't think they had good intentions. And stopping to find out could have turned into a truly terrifying situation. A woman named Melissa was enjoying a campfire with her son on New Year's Eve when she took this photo. According to her, it was supposed to be a simple memory from the evening, and she said it was just the two of them there at the time. But later, while looking back at the image, she noticed something strange behind her son. What appeared to be a faint, childlike figure could be seen in the background. And when I looked closely at the photo myself, I could even make out what looked like facial features within the shape, which makes it a little harder for me to dismiss as just smoke or lens flare alone. Of course, our brains are naturally wired to recognize faces and human shapes in random patterns. But even keeping that in mind, the image is still pretty unsettling. A group of people in Portugal went into the wilderness after hearing rumors of a strange creature roaming the area at night, described by locals as a vampire-like figure. While filming their search, the camera briefly caught something in a tree ahead. When they moved closer and zoomed in, they saw what looked like a face. It was perched on a branch, with only its head and shoulders visible. It appeared human-like in shape, but its eyes looked unusually dark. Even if it were just a normal person, why would someone be sitting in a tree in the wilderness in the middle of the night? So maybe it really was a vampire-like figure. But what happened next is unknown. Facebook user Sean reviewed the footage from his trail camera every Saturday. Usually, he sees nothing more than deer, coyotes, or other wildlife passing through the area. But this time, the camera had captured something far stranger. In one of the photos taken deep in the woods, a person appeared to be moving on all fours near the trees. The posture looked unusual enough that it immediately caught Sean's attention. Adding to the mystery, he explained that the location was extremely remote. There were no nearby trails, campsites, or areas where people would normally be walking. And honestly, that's the part that makes this image so strange to me. What were they doing so deep in the woods? And why were they moving on all fours? A man was driving home from a camping trip late at night when he suddenly slammed on the brakes after spotting something ahead on the road. Startled, he immediately pulled out his phone and began recording. Standing in the middle of the road was a figure completely motionless. It appeared to be wearing layered clothing or some kind of robe, giving it an unusual, almost unnatural appearance. Not wanting to take any chances, the the man decided not to stick around and find out what it was. He quickly turned his car around and left the area without hesitation. 76-year-old veteran Mark Young traveled to Arizona in April 2026 for a family wedding. After the event, he decided to extend his stay and go on a solo camping trip in the remote Bloody Basin area. On April 16th, he drove out in a rented SUV and headed into the wilderness. The next day, he was supposed to meet a family friend for dinner in the Verde Valley, but he never arrived. As the hours passed, concern quickly grew. Later that day, April 17th, his family reported him missing, and search teams began looking for him. The following day, his vehicle was found, but there was still no sign of Mark. Days went by as rescuers and family members searched the rugged terrain. Then, on April 20th, something incredible happened. Searchers began hearing faint cries for help echoing through the wilderness. The problem was, nobody could tell exactly where the voice was coming from. The group split up and continued searching on foot. Eventually, it was Mark's own family members who found him alive. After 4 days lost in the Arizona wilderness, he was dehydrated and had gone without food or water, but remarkably, he had no serious injuries. Later, officials learned that Mark had become lost after nightfall. To survive, he reportedly stayed in shaded areas during the day and found shelter from the wind at night. He even attempted to start a fire at one point, but was unsuccessful. Thankfully, a rescue helicopter later transported him to a hospital. He was expected to make a full recovery. TikTok user Only Momo X Karun was out swimming at night when something unexpected caught their attention near a nearby creek. At first, everything seemed normal, but while they were in the water, they noticed a strange figure emerging from the darkness. The sight immediately caught their attention, and as it moved closer, its shape appeared almost human. The poor quality of the footage, combined with the darkness and the way the clip abruptly cuts off, makes it difficult to identify exactly who or what it was. Whatever appeared near that creek that night, it definitely didn't look right. While camping in the woods, this person captured footage of an unusual object moving through the night sky. The object appeared to flicker in and out of view rapidly, making it difficult to get a clear look at its shape or size. Some people suggested it was likely a camera glitch or a visual artifact caused by the recording, but honestly, that explanation doesn't fully convince me. According to the person who recorded it, they had already spotted the object with their own eyes before pulling out the camera. Others believe it could have been something far less ordinary, possibly advanced technology or some kind of unexplained aerial phenomenon. Whatever it was, the object never stayed visible long enough to properly be identified, leaving behind far more questions than answers. A man named Daniel Crago was hiking in Montana's Glacier National Park when a peaceful day in nature suddenly turned into a fight for survival. In late May 2026, Daniel had spent nearly a week hiking through the park with a friend. On what was supposed to be one of their final hikes, he briefly separated from her to take a few photos across a rocky snowfield. As he was making his way back, he spotted a grizzly bear cub about 40 feet away. Then he noticed something even more concerning. A much larger grizzly was standing on a slope roughly 15 feet above him. Following common bear safety advice, Daniel called out to avoid surprising the animal. "Hey bear, hey bear." But as soon as the bear looked at him, it charged. Daniel barely had time to react. He instinctively raised his arm in front of his face just as the grizzly reached him. The bear bit down on his arm and dragged him more than 20 feet across the terrain before suddenly letting go and running off. Severely injured and losing blood, Daniel thought he was going to die. Thankfully, his friend and several nearby hikers rushed to help, including a doctor who quickly applied a tourniquet to stop the bleeding. About an hour later, a A rescue helicopter airlifted him to hospital. Doctors later found multiple fractures in his arm, and he underwent several surgeries. They also said he was incredibly lucky. By raising his arm at the last second, he likely prevented the bear from reaching his head or neck. That split-second reaction may have saved his life. A person shared a photograph taken while a friend was digging at a campground. But after the film was developed, something unusual appeared in the picture. A small, completely white child was visibly standing on the left side of the frame. However, according to the
Yo. How are y'all? Yeah, man, you need help, dude. Chip Hoy, don't call nobody. You need to get out of here and go to wherever you're going, dude. Bye. I mean, Jesus. What is that? Where'd my baby vape go? Baby. Oh. There you are. Dude, that was cool. I'm gonna put it right there. Oh.
person who took it, no child was present at the time the photo was captured. Only the woman who was supposed to be in the shot. They posed.
Yeah. Dude, I definitely know that's what you do. That's crazy. You can step that up. Whoa. Yo. Hmm.
It online, some commenters suggested it could be a processing error or even an edited image, but others believed it might be one of the clearest ghost captures, possibly linked to something tied to the history of the area. It's definitely an interesting photo. David from the YouTube channel Overland Nomad was camping alone on a remote beach near Access 6 on South Padre Island with his dog Piper and his 1994 Toyota pickup.
What's up, guys? David here from Overland Nomad. Today, we are going to be camping on the beach. I got my 94 Toyota pickup. We're going to be camping in my DIY pop-top camper. We got Piper with us, and we already have our first obstacle, which is right in the entrance to the beach. You got to throw four-wheel drive on. All right.
Dude, it's sad, man. It's sad, dude. That game, that's literally all he does. Literally. It's sad. The drugs that dude does. Stop coming on my live, man. Really, I don't want your drugs. Get out of here. It's sad and pathetic, dude, that's all y'all do. It's hilarious, but it's sad and pathetic because that's all y'all are, man. Literally, that's it. So, bye, bye, bye. I mean, pathetic and a waste of space. Drugs. What? Okay. Get the hell off my live, man. So glad you left. And you're banned too. Get out of here. You too, whatever your name is. Get the hell off my shit.
Join Google Fi Wireless and get up to $800 off Pixel 10 Pro. Plus, save on your service. Sign up for unlimited premium plan.
32 game. What's good, man? It's your boy CJ on 32, and I'm back with another video, man. We still out here in Dallas Tech.
There's a story out of Arkansas about a 15. There's a story out of Arkansas about a 15-year-old boy who was chased into the woods by a cop with a very checkered past. The boy was able to get away from the officer in the dark and then call his parents to come get him. His parents instructed him to stop running, and he agreed to start walking back toward. There's a story out of Arkansas about a 15-year-old boy who was chased into the woods by a cop with a very checkered past. The boy was able to get away from the officer in the dark and then call his parents to come get him. His parents instructed him to stop running, and he agreed to start walking back towards the blue lights. But this would be the last time his parents would speak to him alive. The next time they see him, he is hanging by his neck in a tree almost 2 miles away. The community quickly put blame on the deputy that chased him and point to 49 minutes of missing body cam footage that does coincide with the time the teenager was supposedly walking back towards the blue lights to turn himself in. His death is quickly ruled a suicide by officials, but certain things don't quite line up or make sense, and the state police investigation into the death was lazy at best. And when I saw all this, it made my skin crawl, especially after learning about the history of this officer who has moved from police department to police department at least 17 times in 11 years. He can't keep a job for more than a year before he is terminated or resigns and moves to a new area. which is a huge red flag and a clue that this is a bad cop. And with everything that I was seeing on social media, some true and some not true, I decided I needed to dig into this myself. And so in this video, we're going to look at body cam footage and state police interviews. We're going to go to the crime scene with the family and talk to their private investigator who gave me access to his case file. Here's what I know. This all began in November of 2024 when 15-year-old Trip Brazil and some friends were riding their ATVs on a rural county road where they are legally allowed to ride. A few St. Francis County sheriff's deputies happened to be in the area looking for two other younger juveniles around 10 years old who happened to be reported missing at the time. The deputy began in November of 2024.
Who? What? You want to what? I want to come over and worship you, bro. No problem. Yeah, I don't even know who you are. Yes, I have, Kel. I've been streaming all day. You know what I mean? People saying I'm on drugs or whatever because, you know, I'm tired or exhausted. So. Why? See, that's all they say right there, bro. Got the good stuff. Out of here, man. All right, Kelly. Why? What are you telling me? Yeah. Before you were just telling me before you're like, yeah, let's do that. Damn, I mean, you press buttons so much. Hi. Whoa, man. Bass. Yeah, I hope you're good too. Man, go on your face somewhere, dude. You know what I'm saying? This is ridiculous, dude. That's what I'm saying. Bro, you need to stop taking drugs, period, dude. I'm telling you, dude, every time you do. So, make sure you take more of them, though, in OD, okay? Get the hell off my live with that crap. All of y'all, bro. Like, y'all ain't doing anything to me. You're doing it to yourself. You're coming out here saying drugs and talking about drugs. So, like, it's really ridiculous, man. So, bye. That's I like it right there, dude. 6 people watching, but y'all ain't saying anything. That's crazy, man. Like 6 people watching, y'all ain't saying anything. Okay. Yeah. All right. Whatever. Woo! Did you see that? Do it. Yeah, I'm telling you, dog. Y'all keep on those drugs, man. Y'all gonna get messed up, bro. Because those drugs gonna take over y'all's life, man. Get off of them, dude. Go get yourself some help. That's all I'm saying, man. Sad. Pathetic. That's all y'all are is pathetic and sad, man. So, peace to you. That's good stuff, man. Yeah. Dude, Ryan, man. Yeah, you gotta be. I know. Ryan Shannon, like, look at your name. You have to be the best homosexual gay person. Literally. You look like a disgusting old man. It must be sad, dude. It's gotta be. To be that mad. John Stamos. What? Did we just become best friends? Hi, how are you? Jazz, are you a female? Are you a woman? How you doing? How are y'all? How are y'all? Like, comment, and subscribe down below. Thank y'all. Don't know when it now. How are y'all? Oh, wait. Man, it's crazy, bro. Right? Like, comment, and subscribe down below. Thank y'all so much for joining. Thank you. Oh, man, but that's why you can see both of y'all's, man. Seriously, through both of that. I know why y'all are mad. Exactly why you're mad. Like, comment, and subscribe. Stanky? Look at your name, man. Literally, look at all y'all's name. Go eat shit and die, man. Seriously, I don't care. Get off my live, bro. Get off. We all know why y'all are mad. Like, comment, subscribe down below. Like, comment, subscribe down below.
When 15-year-old Trip Brazil and some friends were riding their ATVs on a rural county road where they are legally allowed to ride. A few St. Francis County sheriff's deputies happened to be in the area looking for two other younger juveniles around 10 years old who happened to be reported missing at the time. The deputies hear the ATVs ride by on what they believe to be a side street that isn't a county road, which prompted the deputies to go in that direction to speak with the teenagers. The first deputy to make contact with the ATV riders was Sergeant Kenny. When Sergeant Kenny pulls up to talk to the riders, 15-year-old Trip Brazil takes off, but then stops, and Sergeant Kenny does not chase him. So Trip Brazil immediately starts to come back towards the deputy until the second deputy arrives on scene, Alvin Trey Bynum. When Bynum pulls up, Trip takes off again, and this time Deputy Bynum chases him.
Holy.
Before we get into the chase, I want to talk about the legality of the stop. I do believe the deputies had the authority to detain the ATV riders, but it's not clear if they were ever actually detained. Sergeant Kenny makes statements in interviews and on body cam that he only wanted to talk to the teens and that he would not have chased Trip if Deputy Bynum didn't initiate the chase.
We don't know everything because we have a fingerprint. All I know is that I'm hard to realize that. Roll and he was wrong.
As soon as he seen another deputy, he took off. So I'm not letting my deputy go out in the middle of nowhere in the middle of the night chasing the unknown.
No, we gotta back our people. I'm not letting my guys go by themselves either.
So if I had just 2 or 3 minutes, somebody would have talked to me and told me who it was.
One of the four-wheelers took off, looked over his shoulder. I said, "Where's he going?" One of the kids popped up and said, "We don't know, sir." They come back by and he was approaching. He was slowing down like he was going to stop. Well, I was unaware that my 2 deputies that were with me, I thought they went out the other way, but one of them come up behind me, pulled up beside me, and as the kid on the four-wheeler was approaching, he took off. Then the pursuit was on. I wasn't going to let my guy chase the unknown out in the middle of nowhere, and I never did catch up with them until after they were stopped.
Yeah, so I was just going to talk to them and ask them where they were going. You know, why they were running through.
And then Deputy Bynum makes statements to the state police that the only reason he chased Trip was because he thought Trip was running from Deputy Kenny, and that he did not initiate his lights or sirens until after Trip already took off.
I'm up there at 13 to back up Sergeant Kenny, and that's when the four-wheeler had taken off from him, and the four-wheeler turned around and got past us at high rate speed.
Yeah.
I initiated my blue lights, and my audible siren, keep past traffic stop on the four-wheeler, and then that's when the chase began.
The reason why he was fleeing him, he was chasing him because it appeared to you that he was fleeing from that.
Just
You know, like when he was out for he was he just doing a welfare check on? Was there a reason? Was he on the road with having four-wheeler?
It was on over to 24 and in the area that we was on, driving at a very speed. Just late at night. Highway 284, with a lot of people driving through there at that time, someone's intoxicated and stuff like that.
So give me your reason for chasing him. So I want to make sure I understood your reason.
And he said the blue lights and the sirens for the four-wheeler stop.
Okay. What was the probable cause of this one?
What?
Excessive speeds.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Did you clock him already?
No, sir.
No, I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying?
So it's very possible that Tripp took off from a consensual encounter and then Bynum chased him. The chase starts at 12:40 a.m. You can hear Tripp's ATV exhaust as if it is inside the truck with Deputy Bynum. It is very loud on camera, indicating that Bynum is right on Tripp's tail while they do speeds of 70 miles an hour.
What?
We can only assume that if Tripp were to suddenly stop, it would be catastrophic.
Hell yeah.
The chase ends at 12:43 a.m. when Tripp's ATV becomes disabled.
And he ain't saying anything.
Tripp then abandons his four-wheeler and jumps over a fence and disappears into the woods. Just moments later, Sergeant Kinney arrives on scene and then leaves immediately to go get a trailer to impound the ATV. And something I haven't mentioned yet is Deputy Bynum has a ride-along with him and should not have pursued a chase with the ride-along. The ride-along, Preston Cox, can be seen getting out of the vehicle at 12:45 a.m.
You good? You sure you're good?
At 12:46 a.m., Bynum is seen touching the four-wheeler barehanded with no gloves.
Wow. Ain't that great? That's what you need to do right there. Touch it with no gloves.
12:47 a.m., Preston Cox touches the four-wheeler with his bare hands.
Sorry about that.
12:50 a.m., Preston Cox whispers something to Bynum after asking about his body cam.
Yeah, I'm okay.
What?
That is that, bro. Pretty much done.
What is he rip?
Got quite.
And then at 12:51, Bynum shuts off his body cam. At 12:59 a.m., an anonymous call comes into the sheriff's office to identify the boy that they're looking for as Tripp Brazil and to let them know that he's hiding behind the church. Then at 1:21 a.m., Tripp calls his parents to come get him. His parents tell him to stop running and to turn around and turn himself in. And according to his parents, Tripp told them that he was walking towards the blue lights up the hill. About 20 minutes go by and there's still no sign of Tripp. Now 1:40 a.m., Bynum turns his body cam back on and he's now wearing black latex gloves. Less than a minute later, at 1:41 a.m., Gil Brazil, Tripp's dad, receives a text from Tripp's phone, which is later referred to as the suicide text. But many people are very skeptical of this text, and we will get into that later. But in the moment, Tripp's parents respond to the text and tell him that they're on their way to come get him. At 1:42 a.m., Sergeant Kinney, Deputy Bynum, and Preston Cox are all pushing the four-wheeler onto the trailer, and they make comments about knowing who Tripp is.
That's what Tripp is. I haven't seen him on one. I've seen him on the Honda.
At 1:43 a.m., Bynum gets tow straps out from the back of his truck.
This don't make sense at all. You got to be kidding me. Yeah, they did something to that boy.
a.m., Bynum shuts off his
Had
body.
to. Had to.
Around
Ain't no way.
1:49 a.m., Tripp's parents arrive on scene where his phone last pinged by the church, but nobody is there, not even the deputies. According to Bynum's police report, around 2:15 or after, Deputy Bynum says he continued to work leads on the first two missing juveniles they were looking for earlier, until about 3:45 a.m., when he met back up with Sergeant Kinney.
When y'all got the four-wheeler loaded up, y'all took it back.
To the sheriff's department.
And where'd you go after that?
And then we got another call about the two missing juveniles across the highway. Got another location to look for.
Y'all went to that.
Yes.
Then at 3:58 a.m., Deputy Bynum activates his body cam one more time at the jail.
Wait, we gotta see this.
When he met back up with Sergeant Kinney.
Do you see how suspicious that should be? That is crazy. Don't. Yeah. Yeah. Hello. 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 Hey. Hey. How you doing? Hey. How are you? Hi. Crazy though. I'm rocked around, rock tonight, gonna rock. You know, man, I just don't know. I don't get it. Hey, Kelly, Kylie, Jado, how are y'all? Like, comment, and subscribe down below, please. I've been on this thing for an hour, and I barely have 16 likes. That is unheard of for me. I usually have, by now, 50, 40, 50 freaking likes. Y'all, man, y'all are ridiculous, bro. Seriously. Ridiculous. Sad. Really is. But if you think for 1 second that's going to make me give up and stop screaming, I said screaming, stop streaming, you're out of your mind. Ain't nothing in the world ever going to stop me from streaming. I stream every day, multiple times a day. I make shorts. This is what I do. I'm a streamer, content creator. I am a YouTuber. Period. Woo. That can't be too good. I need to be. Oh. Oh no. Oh my name is Jimmy Coughlin. You can hear me from. Oh. Oh. What? Yeah, that's a good one. Oh. I give you love and affection. Oh. Oh.
Then, at 1:43 a.m., Bynum shuts off his body cam.
And this
Around
is sad,
1:49
bro.
a.m., Tripp's parents arrive on scene where his phone last pinged by the church, but nobody is there, not even the deputies. According to Bynum's police report, around 2:15 or after, Deputy Bynum says he continued to work leads on the first two missing juveniles they were looking for earlier, until about 3:45 a.m., when he met back up with Sergeant Kinney.
When y'all got your food loaded up, y'all took it back. And where'd you go after that?
And then we got another call about the two missing juveniles across town. We got another location looking for them.
Y'all went to that.
Yes.
Then at 3:58 a.m., Deputy Bynum activates his body cam
Again.
one more time at the jail to ask a jailer where Tripp is. And he makes comments about Tripp running out of his shoes.
Wow. Where Tripp is. That's bull.
It all starts with Rose Free Insurance Check. Just upload your insurance card to see if you have coverage. Then relax. We fight for you so you can get the lowest price possible. Did we mention it was free to check? Over 100,000 people have qualified for a $50 copay through Roe. Are you next? Start with your free insurance check at roe.co/YouTube.
Man, I shouldn't have ate that, man.
We are in a time of a massive awakening, and everyone is still consuming unconscious media. We all need to
Dude,
wake
I
up
should
to the
not
fact
have
that
ate
now
that
we're at
much.
the age of
Oh, I'm
Aquarius,
so bloated.
which means greater
No,
awareness,
I didn't
expanded
know.
consciousness, higher truth.
Honestly, did not know that a guy.
Deep level. Both neuroscience and psychology support the fact that
Honestly, did not know that a guy could get bloated, but it's true, dude. You feel uncomfortable when you've eaten like just too much.
I ain't got fucking clue what you want. I've been trying to put Tripp down so trying to get the fuck home.
Two missing juveniles across town. We got another location looking for them.
Y'all went to that.
Right there, Stamp. Did y'all really? How y'all doing out there? How you doing out there? I know. He knew who you was. He knew exactly who you was.
Comments about Tripp running out of his shoes.
What's up, man? And what's your business? I ain't got fucking clue what you want. I've been trying to find Tripp down so trying to get the fuck home. That's right. That's what I think it is. Right. When I was like, we ran. It's ran out of the shoes. He's 14 years old. Nobody's seen him before. So I'm thinking he might be hurt. That's why I need to know. I understand that. That's why I've been fucking on the phone trying to find people fuck home. Right? I know you're looking for them. There's that one. Give them the look for just give them right now. At least come with it. Give them is already out there. He's already out there with you. Here's what I know. Where his last location was, he was out there with 4 times. Right? Just that's it. His live location where he had his own. Right there in the fucking middle of his home. Other than that, nobody's seen him. I know he ran out of the woods. Stuff with their coat. Because I'm just as worried as y'all are about him being hurt. No, right? That's true. He'll be hurt. Now that he has that's right. And normally he calls somebody for him. This is 619. There's 2 lanes. He's right. That's where he was 3 hours ago. I'm sure that's where he left the football right there over there and took off running. Going into the stadium or one of the other. But that's where he was last time. And nobody has heard from him. I've called Landon. I've called Peyton. Fucking Landon called me asking if Tripp was up here. Hey, I told him I know if he finds him. I told him I let them know if he comes up here or whatever. But nobody's heard from him. Some kid named was the last person I heard from. He said Tripp told him right after the boots. And after that, he comes.
On the phone's off. It's the dad who tracked it off.
Yeah, or he lost it. Hit water or something. Yeah, I mean, the way y'all say he took dumbass man. Oh, yeah, but if Trey, like you said, we were boys for a minute. If I knew where he was, I wouldn't fucking say. I understand he's fucking, he's a little, it's like a little brother. It's like it's okay. I get okay, it's like a little brother. I got his back, I got to have my little brother's back. But in this situation, I tell my little brother was. Whatever trip was, I tell you, if I still don't fight by the time I get up to 7, I hate more throwing out your lips.
Well, I'm headed back out there. If you hear anything, let me know.
At 4:02 a.m., Bynum shuts off his body cam and does not turn it back on. He then reportedly heads back out to the scene to help the search. Around 4:20 a.m., the sheriff's department requests the Forest City Fire Department to come out with their drones, and they show up about 4:40. At 5:12 a.m., the sheriff's department requests the Arkansas Game and Fish to come out with their drones as well. And the drones that were used had heat signature cameras or thermal imaging, but were unable to locate Tripp the entire time. Tripp's first boot and hat were found around 6 or 7 a.m., about 30 or 40 yards from the fence where he first entered the woods. At 7:20, the tracking dogs arrived and numerous volunteers who were split into search parties. Then, about 1:30 p.m., about 700 yards away across the road, his second boot is found, along with his wallet, his cell phone charger, his hoodie, and a footprint. Then, the next day at 1:08 p.m., about 1.2 miles away from where they found his second boot and cell phone and footprint, they find another footprint 1.2 miles away. This eventually leads them to Tripp, where they found him at 4:05 p.m. hanging in a tree. In the days and weeks to come, both Arkansas State Police and a private investigator hired by the family from Presidio conducted interviews with individuals involved in the incident. And I just want to share a few clips from these interviews for context.
Did the mother and the dad, did any of them talk to you who could that he might be suicidal or anything?
No, sir.
Have you ever got any of that sense or anything?
You know, when he sent his mom a text, and she showed me the text talking about that he was a screw up, not that they were, not that they were bad parents, but he couldn't do this anymore. He was apologizing for being a screw up. I mean, and I've been up here 3 years, and I've never heard any law enforcement involvement with his name.
All right, good night. Hi, y'all. Wait, who's that? Hey, there you are. Real, you are back. Real, are you still here? Real? There she is. Hi, Real. I do remember you, Real. How are you? Hey, how are you? Like, comment, and subscribe down below. How are y'all? And how are you? I guess she left right after that. Hi, I'm back. Hi. Oh, I'm sorry. Should have replied right back to you. I apologize. Oh, I'm sorry, Tristan. Is it Tristan? I'm sorry. Heart goes out to you.
Did you ever get any dealings with that kid?
Of course, we have not. The only times that I know of that he ran from the other neighborhood, which is Central Kicks, was reserved to me. He ran straight to his house. I don't know if you talked to Trooper Smith or not, but I was actually on his personal team that was searching for him. I was actually there the whole entire time trying to help search for him.
Right now, I'm on both sides of the ball. I understand everything that the family is doing. I understand everything they're saying. I understand that. I 100% get that because, like you said, at the end of the day, they lost a little one, they lost a son. I hate that it ended that way. I really do. But There was nothing, I couldn't have done anything in my power to change what happened without getting Mr. Bynum in trouble, you know. I mean, it's just as simple because I'm a rifle. I mean, that's at the end of the day, that's it. And that's all I was, you know.
Trip Brazil's body is found hanging in a tree almost 2 miles from where he first left his ATV and went into the woods. The autopsy photos show Trip with the ligature still around his neck, but in my opinion, it looks like the bruising is lower on the neck than where the ligature is. And the ligature around his neck happens to be a toe strap, very similar to the ones that Bynum had in the back of his truck. Also, Tripp's feet had no cuts, scratches, or scrapes, and I saw the photos myself. They looked perfect, which is remarkable considering the distance he traveled in the woods with no shoes. His feet not having any scrapes or scratches is one of the most mind-boggling things to me in this case, if he in fact walked all that way with no shoes in the woods in the dark. However, solely based off the text message, the examiner ruled Tripp's death. The photos showed Tripp with the ligature.
Hey. How y'all doing? Peace, peace, peace. Like, comment, and subscribe down below. Thank y'all so much. Like, comment, and subscribe. Don't understand how to watch TV and do a live stream. Yep, gotta multitask. How you doing? Like, comment, and subscribe down below. Thank you so much.
But in my opinion, it looks like the bruising is lower on the neck than where the ligature is.
I'm from Egypt. Where are you from?
It happens to be a toe strap, very similar to the ones that Bynum had in the back of his truck. Also, Tripp's feet had no cuts, scratches, or scrapes, and I saw the photos myself. They looked perfect, which is remarkable considering the distance he traveled in the woods with no shoes. His feet not having any scrapes or scratches is one of the most mind-boggling things to me in this case, if he in fact walked all that way with no shoes in the woods in the dark. However, solely based off the text message, the examiner ruled Tripp's death a suicide. But the locals, well, they think otherwise. And a lot of truth and rumors begin to spread, resulting in Deputy Bynum eventually leaving the St. Francis County Sheriff's Department for the safety of him and his family, or so he claims. Now, a year and a half later, everyone still wants answers, but law enforcement are ignoring their requests for another investigation.
I'm telling you, there's no way. There is no way a 15-year-old boy did that to himself. Hey, how are you? Do you like gin? Gin? Hey, how are you? Asmart, how you doing? It's good to see you again. Like, comment, subscribe down below. Thank y'all so much.
His father hires a private investigator, and he decides to run for sheriff of St. Francis County. However, the current sheriff, Bobby May, has an idea up his sleeve to stir the pot, and that is to bring Alvin Trey Bynum back to the St. Francis County Sheriff's Office and hold a press conference to the press and the public to essentially rub it in everyone's nose.
The random patriot.
Joyce Railwood locks 13 Memphis.
The people judges blasphemous lies and said or saying that Trey Bynum got out of his car, chased him down, found some kind of rope or something. Now, how ridiculous and absurd can it get? I first heard his news. My folks were there. Nobody's going to believe that. That boy was out wrong. Apparently, there's a lot of idiots out there.
And why did he call his mom and come pick him up?
Why would he say Bradshaw? He saw Bradshaw in the car before he turned himself in. Why did Bynum have rubber gloves on him 23/7 and that text come in at 1:45?
Or why does Bynum's wife say, Trey is my husband, and Trey stopped him on the four-wheeler at 1:15 that morning and asked him to stop driving stupid, that he was going to get hurt. For him to be careful, he jumped off the four-wheeler and started running. So I'm not sure where the looked at Trey and said, I can't get in trouble. Trey told him he wasn't in trouble and took off running, but the whole time he was looking around. My husband thinks he was in trouble. In the body cam footage, it shows no conversation between them two. So he fabricated a lie to his wife. Did Monica know that he was chasing a 15-year-old child? Yes. This little dude over here knows me because it's on video. Here's my question. How do you go a mile and 3 or 4 feet from free? And not scratch, or not scratch the one of the feet?
It's amazing to me how this community.
Well, there's a lot of it. We can't hear you. We don't think you do either. 49 minutes and body cam is turned on. Okay. We can't find it.
Body cam. Even
So they last 12 hours.
Wait a minute. They show that. So we have a policy. When deputies are not intertwined or dealing with other people, they are the body cameras.
Thank you, Jacob. You're awesome. Thank you.
I'd like to finish my press conference.
Thank you so much. You're awesome. Thank you for being one of the realists. All of y'all. You're the best. This is the best. Never thought I would be. Okay. Liquor. I just made it look blue. This is pure liquor. Moonshine. Get the hell out of here. 1996 Red Bull. BC Red Bull. Yeah. Thanks, man. Yeah, but there should be a lot more than just you. Hell, you should have seen. You should have seen it earlier. Be lucky that you're young, Jacob. Be lucky that you're young and energetic, because you should have seen it earlier. There was like 30 people in here, and every single one of them was talking all kinds of crap. So doesn't matter though. Ain't gonna stop me. You still see it. I'm still here and running strong. Town fish, people the barrel. Fish in the barrel. Fish in the barrel. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey man, what is it? Hey yo, WTW115. What's up, man? What kind of crap are you spitting? Oh yeah, that's right, nothing. You calling me Farmer John? Wow, that's gonna hurt my feelings. Yo, don't do anything to me. And that's why your name is WTS. Exactly. Don't be nasty, man. Man, you ain't gotta be nasty, WTW. For real, man. Don't be nasty. Go die somewhere. That's all you gotta do. Ain't nobody gonna care about you. I know, man. That's all you got, though, is Farmer John. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's all you got is Farmer John. Go die somewhere, man. I don't give a damn if you're German or Canucks or whatever. Why are you on my live? You and this grandfather. Oh my god. Get the hell out of here, dude. Why are you always in here, grandfather? No one cares, dude. Get your dirty piece of garbage. God, both of y'all. Nobody cares, man. Yeah, right. I don't care if you're a fan. Haven't you died already? Seriously. Yeah, right. Now you're saying that. Like you're the victim. Okay. Oh man, I think I picked my brain, dude. The hell? Who the hell is this fucking geek looking motherfucker? Talking John. Hey John, hope you're doing good in your life. Yeah, I hope you get off of my life. That'll make me do better in life. Yeah. Yeah, man. Every day. Hey, great, great man.
I have with me great country, and I have with me
Oh,
Preston Cox. Trey
yeah,
Preston never got out of the talk.
yeah. That's bull. Exactly.
Hell no, I'm lying. What I'm saying is, they did not get into the woods. That's what I'm telling you.
You said they
You're a liar.
What they got out there.
There's no body cam footage. You know you're a liar. You and the police officer is a liar. Of course you're gonna lie and cover it up. You killed that boy and you know it. Ridiculous. Lie.
They didn't kill the cell. They did not kill the cell.
Oh, Jesus.
Boy.
I'm gonna ask. First, would you come up here? If you don't mind.
Great.
Preston's a fine young man. Would you, Rorschach Black woman, would you tell your story, please? Just throw it out. Just throw it out.
Tell us what happened that night, that's all.
They were looking for two missing juveniles, and we were out there. They began to trade person four-wheelers coming through, and they were pretty loud. We could probably tell they were driving slow aggressive.
The funny thing about it is, he's just back there staring at the camera. He ain't saying nothing. That right there looks like a guilty man.
Mr. David Kenny went up there and made contact with him. And Trey come up, and we pulled up there next to him, and Trey come through. And then, at first they thought he was going to stop, and then throw his hands up and took back. And that's when the pursuit began.
What did you read when you spoke to Cody? That you told him that there wasn't nothing you could do, nothing you could say without getting Mr. Alvin Trey or whatever his name in trouble? What did you mean by that?
When I told him if he would have played the whole thing and I just cut to the 6 now, I told him there was nothing that I could have done. Like I couldn't have got out of the truck and chased him, or I couldn't have, done anything in like that situation to change the outcome.
Without getting him in trouble. Why would that have gotten him in trouble?
Because I'm not allowed to run along to run another vehicle.
And I spoke directly with Arkansas State Police that said there was no law requiring deputies or anybody to pull over four-wheelers in the county. Is that true? Right.
Hi.
Yes, I understand.
Oh, you got a new phone case? Heck yeah, you gotta get your new phone case tomorrow, Jake. John's out there just running his mouth. What? You are one stupid idiot. I have never in my life been your alibi. God, man, they literally make up the stupidest lies ever. It's good stuff, man. Yeah, Flex, you are definitely doing the hard drugs. I love how you try to flip it around and turn it on me when you know each and every one of y'all are doing drugs and crack. So, hey, man. It's bad stuff. You need to stay away from it. I don't do any drugs, so why are you on my live? What, to run your mouth? Because that's all you can do? You ain't hurting me. You ain't doing anything to me. That damn sure ain't gonna stop me from live streaming, so. Man, this shit is literally hilarious. I know, man. Why are you doing that, though? East, man. Don't be doing that, dude. You literally need to stop. Seriously. And I would recommend not coming out and telling people you do meth like you do, man. You seriously do. Seriously, man. Like, nah, man, I'm good, Flex, but you ride on. Go ahead. I believe in God. I don't believe in yours. Woohoo! Go do your shit then. That's what I'm saying, man. Get the hell off my shit, especially if y'all are meth heads and crackheads. So I can't understand, man. God, y'all drug addicts, man. Get the hell off here. Y'all ain't doing anything to me, man. You're hurting yourself. Damn sure ain't hurting me. I'm saying, man, y'all are stupid motherfuckers too, bro. Give a damn, bro. Hey, Kid Finger, nah, man, we know you do crack. First thing you say when you come into someone's live is that you're definitely a fucking piece of shit crackhead, dude. I can tell you don't wear deodorant. You wear it up your fucking ass. Yeah, fuck off my live. And go fuck your mom, bitch. And your daddy, cocksuckers. God, I love that. Man. Don't matter, dude. Karma's a motherfucker, bro. Each and all y'all motherfuckers will get karma and end up in a ditch somewhere. That's the beauty of it, dude. So, should have been nice to people, man, and you're not. So, I believe in karma. Karma comes right back around to bite you in the butt. It may not happen today, it may not happen tomorrow, but it will happen one day. You won't notice it, and boom, you may be driving down the road in a car. Boom. And then you're standing right in front of God, and you're like, man, I should have been nicer to that guy. Well, that's why the devil has a hold of you. So, getting tired of it, man. And I'm getting tired of not saying anything, too, so. How ridiculous is that bullshit? I don't care, man. I really don't care. But I'm gonna be successful. Bam. And I'm a live streamer. That ain't gonna change a damn thing for me. I'm always gonna be a live streamer, and I'm gonna make it all the way. I guarantee one day I will have 100,000, and then I will have 200,000, and then I will have 1,000,000 subscribers. While y'all are sitting there with your sad little faces. Look at this crackhead. I guarantee he's got something to say too. Hard deep in. See, look at these. What the hell? Yeah. And there's kids on here too. That's what I'm saying, dude. God, do you really think God looks at that, seeing you say that, and thinks, well, there's a productive citizen of society. I'm so glad he's sitting there and saying those words to another person. No, he doesn't. So, kids are on here too. You're an idiot. You literally are a flat out idiot. So it's okay. I literally know that, man. You are a absolute idiot. Because you ain't got to worry about me. I ain't going to do nothing, but God will. And you know what? It's okay, because I know I'm not going to go to no fiery lake of burning hell, but I know you will. I mean, seriously, think about it for 1 second, man. Literally. Am I on your thing saying that? Nope. And the kind of stuff y'all say is absolutely. I wouldn't say that to my worst enemy. I wouldn't say that to a person that's already passed away. That's crazy, man. But it's all right, man. All of y'all. Like I said, I'm not any kind of hurt feelings from you, but I promise you he will. I promise you he will. Because there ain't nothing I can do that he can't do 10 million times over again. Because when you're in a fire alert, listen, let me give you a piece of advice. When you're in a firing lake of burning constantly over and over and over again, no thank you. I don't want nothing to do with that. I'm going to be up there with God. Because that's my Lord and Savior. That's who I believe in. It's you people that keep commenting and saying these things, man. All the things that y'all say is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, that, like, literally saying what you do and to stick in you, and it's like, Y'all walk around with that kind of mouth? It's like, woo! Y'all are ridiculous, man. That is ridiculous. Look, here we go. Here's another one because YouTube's caught it right here. Look at this. I mean, look at this. If you're circumcised, this phone. Wow. Look at this idiot right here. If you're circumcised, and his name is boy_78. Yeah, that's a bullcrap lie. Look at this, dude. I mean, ridiculous. And there's a child on here too, man. I mean, literally, Jake is a little kid. I mean, literally, boy. You look it up. I don't have to look up anything. You look it up, and you're an idiot for saying that, because that's not true at all. Oh, if you're circumcised, you just follow Jewish tradition. Congratulations. Nope, I'm a Christian. You're not a Christian because you're an idiot, dude. And there's literally a kid on here. Like, there's a little kid. Why would you even say something like that, man? It don't matter. Like I said, say what y'all want. Because it don't hurt me. You're just going to hurt yourself. That's all it is. I sit back and laugh, man. Because, like I said, God, man, y'all burn, dude. I'm going to be up there with God, man. See? Right there. That's crazy, bro. Dude, man. Yeah, you're sick in the head. Owl Clap or whatever your name is, 5170. Yeah, you need help just like you did. Hey, Samantha. I think I've seen you before. Listen, Samantha, I'm praying for you. Hey, Samantha. Did you like, comment, and subscribe? I think I've seen you before, too. Yes, and if you're with any of those people, man, just please stay away. Don't listen. They literally are trolls, and that's all it is. Right? It was 109 here. So, all these people that are in here, they are, like, most of them are trolls and evil people. So, please don't be a part of any of that, Samantha. You're very pretty and an amazing girl. Because I think I've seen you in here before. Hearts go out to you. But do not listen to them. It's still hot. Right? Yeah. Ew. Dude, you need help, man. Trappy 99. Yeah, dude, you definitely need help. Like, literally, there's little kids on here, too, man. Y'all are insane with that. Trolls gonna be trolls, though. 11:57. So, how are you? Are you cooler now, though? Like, are you got AC in the house or whatever? You're not sitting out in the 104-degree weather right now, are you? Thank you for the subscribe too, Samantha. Thank you so much. I ain't shouting out anything because you're the same person that was running your mouth to me earlier. Shout you out. No, thank you. No, just baking in the house. Oh. Do you mean baking? Like baking something to eat or baking? No. My. Oh. That's not. Right. It's crazy how it does that, right? I'm sorry, Samantha. Listen, y'all give hearts to Samantha right now and W's, okay? Because that's not okay. No one should be without something, at least. Are you without power? Oh, please don't tell me that. Where, I mean, don't say your specific location on here, but what state are you in? I'm in Jacksonville, Florida. I'm just blessed my power didn't go out. Right? See, that's what I love. Michigan, see, you gotta look at the positive. Like, there are so many things that we are stuck at. Like, what's that word I'm looking for? Hold on, I know it. Like, so many things that distract us, right? Like, so many all these are luxuries, right? Having that fan is a blessing. You know, having just TV or electricity. So many things we take for granted in this world that it's like, oh man, some people are like, I got TV, I got game systems, I got all these little things, but they're all distractions. There are people in the world right now that have absolutely nothing, and they're sleeping in the dirt every single day. And they wake up with a smile on their face because they know whatever they're going to do, they're going to get this little piece of change that they're going to take and buy food with it. And that just amazes me. So, hearts to you, Samantha. It will get better, I promise. I promise you, it always does. Because God is great and He really will. He will. Literally. Hey, Dev. But I'm glad you joined the family and I'm glad you're in here. Please don't leave. Come in and talk to me. Okay, you said you're from Michigan. What else? Do you have kids? Are you in school? Thank you for the hearts, all of y'all. You have? Oh, what? Listen, y'all, give her some more. Give her hearts and W. Seriously. Are you kidding me? And you've been passing out water all day? Oh, you work at a rehabilitation center in Michigan. See, I can't stand that. Why is all the good, beautiful women got to be so far away? Sometimes it's not fair. Okay, whatever. That's amazing. Of course. No, of course. It's nice to find somebody to talk to in here. Like, I can talk to other people, but you have no idea the amount of people that come on here and say, just like this guy, whatever, Vanessa, or woman, whatever, Vanessa, literally spelling out the cuss words and stuff like that and asking me if I'm AI. It's crazy. Social media is absolutely ridiculous. Oh, thank you, Samantha. Well, a lot of other people don't think I am. They call me a pedo. They call me everything else under the book. I mean, everything. So, what are you gonna do? Social media is crazy. But I try. And that's what I want. This is what I want to do. This is my dream, to be able to do that. I know. So, it's just trolls. Trolls, people trolling. So, thank you, Jacob. You're a good kid too, okay? Just make sure you continue to be doing good and don't fall in the wrong crowd, okay? Please. And don't listen to this crap. That's why I was trying to tell them that, God's not going to like that at all. There's kids that come on my live stream and stuff like that, and you're out here just spelling out cuss words, and it's ridiculous. Whatever. Okay. That's terrible. It's terrible. So, I was asking you, though, do you have kids? Are you married? Do you have kids? Are you married? Do you have 42 husbands? I'm kidding. I was just asking you the same thing. Did you not hear me? I was just asking you if you had if you were single or married. Yes, I'm single. Do you have a kid though? Was you saying yes to that? Hi, BJ. I'm not saying that. Hi, 734. Hi. No, never. Me either. But you said you have one kid? Yes. Me too. I have a son. He's 7. And his name is Max. Is your hair blue? Oh. No way. And she's 7? What? Okay, never mind. It's what's in behind you then. My bad. It looked like that. There's something in your picture that I thought your hair was blue. I was about to say. This month. All right, Vanessa. Good night. Oh, your jacket is blue. Ah, gotcha. What school does who go to? School of who go to? 734. Why are you asking some random question about what? Oh, I'm sorry, Skylar. You said your dog died today because... What? Well, first of all, never gonna tell you 734. Second of all, why would you ask that randomly? Oh yeah, I don't know you. I'm just gonna tell you, yeah, my son's school. Yeah, okay. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Me too. That stinks, Skylar. Man, I'm telling you, people are nuts on here. Oh, you're a kid? Why didn't you just start with that? And how do I know you're a kid? Huh? You could be a 40-year-old man lying to me saying, oh, I'm a kid. And then I tell you where my kid is, and or something like that. And then, yeah. So, nope. So, what's up? How are you? This is an AB conversation. See your way out of it. No, Samantha. And she just left. Samantha. Y'all made her leave. She was perfect. Fine, I'm gonna cry. Yay! She's still here. Hi. Did you didn't hear what I said right then, right? I wasn't crying. I was just yeah. Hi. Yes. What is it, Matt? Yes, I do. I do like her. She's pretty. And she works at a place that's like a rehabilitation center. That's amazing. Oops. Ops. What does that mean? Is that oops or ops? Oh, Samantha, you're sweethearts. I try to be sweet to everybody, but there are times where I do get, kind of irritated with this and say things. I don't try to, but I do. That's why you don't have my mom. That's why she's disappointed on you. Me? Spawn. Pete. Dang, I know, right? Where'd that come from? That's why you're doing it, you know? That's why you disagree. Okay. What? Okay, Big Boy Bob. What did Jacob say he was going to bed? Jacob say he was going to bed? Good night. Oh, good night, Jacob. I have to plug up my phone. Yeah, man. Get some rest. Good night. She really is beautiful, isn't she? Like, absolutely stunning. Very pretty. Parts to you, Samantha. Okay, so this way I know. Sim. Well, just say that. No one else is like mandatory. Who this is? What's up, dude? Hi, hearts to you, party. Okay, V88, my bad. No. This is my job. This is what I do, Samantha. I give you love and affection. Thank you. Look at this. Do you see that? That's what I deal with every day. Every day. Man, party, get out of here, man. Nobody wants to listen to you and talk to you. That's all they say. They come in here and say that same crap. Get out of here too, bunny. So, I'm sorry, but I have to get rid of them. It is crazy. Oh, that ain't it. That ain't even the icing on the cake. They say a lot worse stuff than that, too. Thank you. Oh, V8. I'm sorry for the way I acted, too. Thank you. I wasn't trying to be like that. I can't remember what kind of school he goes to be honest with you. It's a private type of school that we pay a lot of money to put him in because he can go in there. So, but his name's Max. He's 7. He's adorable. So, but he's a good kid. V8M, which I hope you are too. I hope you're a good kid. New Market Elementary. Okay, cool. Is he sleeping? Right now, yeah, he's definitely asleep. Especially at this time. Yeah. Oh, he goes to bed probably 8 or 9 sometimes. But I let him stay up a little bit longer sometimes. His mom's definitely different than that, though. Samantha, where'd you go? Hello? She left. She's here, but she's not saying anything. I want her to be a part of the conversation. Can we see him? He's in PA right now. Oh. What time will I be up? I am up every day early in the morning, but I am live on live stream every day. I guess Samantha left. Well, Samantha, you're subscribed, right? Please come back. When you can come back, please. I don't want you to leave. Why did she leave? She's the perfect woman in the world. I don't care about any other girl that I talk to on here. And I know y'all see me talk to other girls, whatever. I don't care about that. All I care about is Samantha. Because I tell you right now, you get a gut feeling when you know, like, it's just a feeling you can get. And you got these butterflies that are flapping around in here, and they're like, pat, 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 pat. And you're like, ooh, that feels, that's nice. And sometimes it's not nice. Please come back some. I think she probably had to leave. She probably had to leave or go do something or check on her kid. She said she had a kid, so you never know. There you go. So you understand what I'm talking about. There you go. Every single time. There you go. That's what I like, and that's what I want. When you know, you know. You know what I mean? Like, it's a feeling you can get. Like, you can go around anybody else, but you don't have that specific feeling that one person does for you. That you can talk to, you can open up to, you can hold hands walking down the road, you can smoochy and cuddle. And you guys, you can lay in the bed with them all night and be like, hi. And then she's like, hi. And you're like, hi. Or you just walk up to them and you go, boop, 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 on their nose. Little cute things like that. Okay, I was rambling on. How are y'all? Hearts. I'm on summer break and I'm not sure. Hi, fish. How are y'all? Come on in. Like, comment, subscribe down below. This is crazy because literally now. Oh, what? Did it retrack? How in the world did it go back? And said I'm only been on here for 18 minutes. That's a fib. I've been on here for hours. I know I have. What? 18 minutes? Whatever. I've literally been on here a lot longer than that. So it must have just kind of redid. Anyway. Yep. Oh, no, don't do that. Is it Maya? No, Maya, don't do that. You were like, and I'm going to scream if I don't see him this summer. Is he supposed to be around you this summer or come and see you? Frog skin head. What did they say? Dang, there's a lot. 10 people in here. Let's go. Like, comment, and subscribe down below. How in the world did it redo? Oh, he goes to your school. If you don't mind me asking, oh, you're in school, so you're younger, not older. Are you an adult? Are you at least 18 years of age where you can vote, drive a car, and do burnouts in somebody's parking lot? Dang it. I take that as a slow response, no. But it's okay. Yeah, he's in your school. Well, how old are y'all? You and your boy toy. Here, here. It's apple, but it's good. Here, I give y'all this, okay? Here you go. Oh, that's cute. Hearts for y'all. Yeah, you can't even vote. I'm 13. He's 13. Yeah. I had a crush when I was that age. Melissa. That was her name. Never forget her. I guarantee she's married and got a couple kids right now too. But I knew her for a while. She was really sweet. I gave her a necklace. Yep, that's right. I bought her a necklace. Gave it to her. She liked it. She smooched me on my cheek, and then she kind of just ran off. And I was like, oh. My face turned really red, and I took off. So she comes back like I don't know, like a day or so later, and she's knocking on the door. And my mom comes to the door, or it's a sliding glass door, and she opens it up. She's like, "Hi, can I help you?" And she kind of looks in. She's like, "Is John here?" My mom's like, "Yeah, he's here. Who are you?" And she's like, she just literally blurts out, "I'm Melissa. I'm John's girlfriend." And she's like, "Oh, really?" Runs back into my room. Runs back to my room, beating on the door. Da da da. John. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yes, ma'am. Your girlfriend's at the door. I'm like, what? What girlfriend? Oh, Melissa. I never heard the end of it after that. I got ragged on so much. She's so cute. Can you bring her in? No, Mom, leave me alone. You're embarrassing me. Don't call me. Stop. And you can forget about me and her being in the room playing video games with the door shut. Sling the door right open. I told you not to shut this door ever. What are y'all doing in here? Smells weird in here. I'm kidding. She did, though. God, I miss those days. I'm old now. Whatever. Enjoy it. Yo, WhatsApp. What's up? Or is that WhatsApp? I don't have WhatsApp. Silly Puppet Productions. Greetings. Yo, you know everything about him. I love this. He's so fun. He's curly blonde hair, blue eyes, tall, loves baseball, and he's got he loves the color blue. What's your name? Oh, what? Clock it, Maya. Yeah, that's right. Blue eyes and everything. Girlfriend, you know you clock that in. Yeah. He sounds like a real catch. Especially blonde hair and blue eyes. What? Oh, God. I just want one girl. That's it. Oh, God. Here we go. Who's this? Ah. Mm-hmm. Creeping. And just a creeping. 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 Heaven will walk around. Okay, here. This is a melody for y'all, okay? Goes out to it goes out to all the ladies on here. But I ain't rich, but I damn sure wanna be. Working like a dog all day ain't working for me. I wish I had a rich uncle that'd kick the bucket and I was sitting on a pile I wanted in bucket. I know everybody says money can't buy happiness, but it can buy me a boat. It can buy me a truck to pull. You can buy me any 110 ounce down with some silver bullet. Well, I know what they say. Money can buy everything. Well, even though it can buy me a boat, down in the river by a pier, taking with brand new rock spring. Well, you can't get that if you gotta steal. Well, I ain't rich. Boop, 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 boop. Oh man. What? I know he's sneezing now, but you should see him what? Who's this idiot? You should see him snooze. Yeah, this Gus abused guy, you guys really should see him snooze. 87? Man, he snoozes like a freaking retard. Get the fuck off my shit, too, man. Live drug. Yeah, your mama's a fucking drug addict. Get the fuck off here. You guys are fucking stupid. That's all y'all got? Literally, that's all you ever fucking talk about. Literally. And have not one bit of proof of fucking evidence. What drugs do I do? Please, I'd love to you pop up one video where I'm doing drugs. Please. I'll wait. That's the fuck I thought. Man, y'all are fucking stupid. That's the only thing you have, man. God. And you're an idiot, too. I don't even snore. But I know you do, Bus. With a fucking 4-inch dildo up your poop scoot. I love how y'all sit there and just literally get on the live and stare, but yet call me creepy and call me everything else, but yet you get on the live, don't say anything, you stare at somebody. Yeah. That's the real pedophiles right there. Sicko weirdos. I don't care about you. Itty bitty beep beep beep. Look at that. Look at these idiots, man. That's all they say. Look at this fucking idiot. Man, look at that. Same thing. Yeah. Y'all are saying the same thing over and over, just like everything else. God. That shit is hilarious. Because you know what, man? That's when you really know y'all are fucking idiots, bro. Seriously. Like, come on, man. Like, come with some new material, bro. Seriously. This is my job, man. I'm a YouTuber / contenter, and ain't none of y'all gonna ever make me stop. So, say whatever you want. There's been worse things going on social media than that. So, like, comment, and subscribe down below. Thank y'all so much. Yeah. Like, comment, and subscribe down below. Oh, Lord. Oh. It's crazy. I was almost like over. I was like 2 or 3 hours, bro. Like straight up, 2 or 3 hours in. It's insane. 2 or 3 hours in, and then it switched over to only 30 minutes. That's insane.
this was a chase on a county road. He had been on the state highway to get to point A to point B, so that was illegal enough to stop him.
This 15-year-old little boy, man.
I was the deputy involved. I just want to say, nothing about who the individual was on full after that. Sergeant Bradshaw made the phone call. I also want to say that I had no wrongdoing whatsoever with this individual. I've done my job, and that was all. I was cleared by the Arkansas State Police. I was cleared by the Arkansas State Police Crime Lab and the St. Francis County Sheriff's Department and any other agency that was involved. I have received death threats and any other threat from family, friends, and everyone else for the last 2 years almost. And it is ridiculous.
So why do you want to come back?
Yes, that's what we're gonna know.
I was not back, to be honest with you.
I've got a question for you. Next one, why was you rolling around in your fetal position in the grass?
Sam,
I was not.
Why me?
I was not.
Yes, you were.
that was all that deputy.
And it is right back.
No,
Yes.
sir, it was not.
If you're a called back, why wouldn't you say, I don't think that it is right? None of us will
Allie,
be here to
there you are.
protect
Hey, Allie, Allie, how are you? Hey, there you are. Hi, Allie, how are you? I missed you. It's been one heck of a day, for real it has. How have you been? They've been trolling, running their mouth. It was just so many trolls and so many people calling all kinds of names constantly all day. It just got to me a few times, and thank you. Do I really look handsome? Did you see I shaved my beard? All kinds of mean things. Just mean stuff like I'm a pedophile, I'm a rapist, I'm a drug addict. Get a real job. Go kill yourself multiple times. Yeah. On and on and on, over and over. That's what they said to me. Beautiful. I know. I'm smiling because you're here. And I'm happy because you're here. But it's just been one of those days. I wish I could give you a hug, though. That would make me a lot better. That would make me feel a lot better, too. Hugs. Okay? Just picture me hugging you. Hey, you said the same thing I said. I wish I could give you a hug at the same time. See, great minds think alike. Well, thank you, Eli. I know, it's just hard. Y'all, it really is. Sometimes it just stinks. Thank you, Renz. Thank you so much. I'm so close to 900 subs. Oh, I can taste it. I'm so close. Look, here's another one right here. That's why we do this. And I really just don't. Dude, if you're gonna come in here talking like that, TY, then you can leave too, man. I'm not no ladies man, bro. I just know the people. I just know that the women that I talk to, and let me give you a prime example. Allie, which is the best woman out there, so beautiful and so bright. They talk to me. They like me, and they talk to me like a human being, and don't. But every single other person in here calls me all kinds of names. So maybe I can't check for. You're braiding your hair? Oh, maybe I can't chat for 1 minute. Okay. But can you hear me though, beautiful? Talk to me though. You can hear me though, right, Allie? Okay. What color is what? Who? Is Allie real? Yes. It's 12. Oh, it's 12:36 for me, beautiful. Oh, you sleep in them every night. I like that. Braids are really pretty too. You said you wanted a hug. Ew. I'm good, dude. I don't hug dudes. No offense. Okay. Take your time, beautiful. That's fine. I'll wait for you. Hearts, beautiful. Yep. 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 Man, that dude is an idiot. What do you want? I am. Did you see that person? Oh, talk to you. Well, anyway, that's what it was. Oh, okay. Yeah, been up. I just been hanging out and chilling and hanging out and chilling, but not much. I just wanted to let you know. But I don't think if you could travel back in time to the past, what would you change or do? Nothing. Nothing. And I'm talking to her, okay? Oh, thank you, Jax. That's cool. Beautiful. I just hung out. I hung out. I did live streaming all day today, multiple times. And I'm going to be doing that 15-hour live stream and stuff like that coming up real soon. But I did that because today's Thursday. That's right. I'm going to do it over the weekend. That'd be really cool. And then I went and rode out on the motorcycle, and then I just stopped for a little bit, came back in, and I got some snacks from the store today too. And then came back and got on live and hung out, watched some TV, and just basically worked. Beautiful. Of course I'll talk to you while you do your hair, beautiful. I love that. I'll tell you about my... Yes. Okay, so my new... It's fun to repeat. My new favorite movie is... Who is that? Okay. Anyway, my favorite movie right now is, I don't know. I haven't been watching a lot of movies. I mean, okay, now I do watch the animations, beautiful, and I watch the horror animations like MJV and a couple of the other ones. But other than that, I didn't really watch a movie. Ooh, I wanted to see that new Minions movie. That would have been cool. There was something else I watched that I really. Oh yeah, that one with the snakes, the new guys too, or whatever, the nice guys, or whatever too, where it has the snake and the fox and stuff. That looked really good. I saw that was really good. Do I really got 880, 85, 90, 95? Oh, I need 15 more. But there you go. Y'all said it. Thank you. Is it Bad Guys too? No, what's the other one? There was another one with the it ain't, is it Bad Guys too? No, there's that one and then there's another one, but it has it has the fox and the rabbit. Remember it has the fox and the rabbit. Fox and the rabbit. And what is that called? Fox and the Rabbit? Remember they're cops, the little rabbit's a cop. Zootopia. But yep, Zootopia 2 is the new one. Zootopia. It's just, what's your favorite movie at the moment? I didn't get to see it, beautiful. Bad Guys 2 is pretty good. It is, but Zootopia 2 is really good. It's really funny and really good. I like it. If I tell you. Yes. I will watch it, yeah. I wish I could watch it with you, beautiful. No, I haven't seen Toy Story 5 yet. I haven't seen the Toy Story 5 and stuff, but I mean it's a distance to it. I wanna be. Man, people be coming here all the time asking that one idiotic question. I've said it 100 times. What's up, 4083? How are you? Sherry? Don't know how to say your name. I must get back. Why? And when I round all the things. But did you say the movie? Tell me when you're done doing your braids, beautiful. What's your favorite movie? Because I'll watch it. I want to watch it with you. Of course I do. Oh. I promise. Pinky. My pinky promise. I'm only telling you if you promise that you want. I will, yes. I wish I could watch it with you, though. And snuggled up. I'm a cuddler, so I would like to cuddle. Watch Lamb from 82 Productions. I don't even know what that is. That guy right there has got to be slim to a tard. Sorry, but he does. Ow, man. Oh, we got 10 people in here. Okay, cool. But they stay in here on a regular, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't. Yeah, man. 12 people in here. Let's do this. Let's go. 13 people in here. Let's go. Like, comment, subscribe down below. Thank y'all. Come on. Happy Wednesday. Thank you, Daniel. I'll wait on you, though, babe. Okay, babe? Beautiful. Hey, Josh. There we go. We got 14 people in here. Come on, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe down below, please. We what? We got to break up? We weren't together. What do you mean? Hey, I'm back. Hey, baby, I'm back. We got to break up. Remember the other day I told you about that. Talk to me. Beautiful, I'm here, Allie. We weren't even together, Jocelyn. And you left the other day. What are you talking about? We gotta break up. Jeez. Well, what are you doing now, Allie? Beautiful. Yeah, that's not true. No, I did not say we were together. I never said we were together. You literally were doing it. That's not you, is it? Hmm. Oh, okay. You see how they do? They come in here talking, saying that I'm with them and stuff. This is ridiculous. Full on thing. We have to break up. This is so weird. So, that's not the Jocelyn. Yeah, dude. I seen an issue in one of your videos. You posted your address. Dude, you need... Are you seriously? Seriously, man. That's what I'm saying, man. Get out of here, TY. I never in my life... Why are you leaving, Allie? Jeez. Whatever. Alright, bye, Allie. Whatever. Okay, bye. Why are you calling me baby and everything? Don't come back in here, please. Okay, Allie? Please don't come back in here. That's so ridiculous. Get out of here, bro. Seriously, all of y'all. That's so fucking... Get up to me. Bro, it's ridiculous, man. Y'all are straight up idiots. Literally talking about I post... Why would I be stupid enough to post my address on any one of my videos? Y'all are like... Seriously. Full-blown idiots. Why would I ever post my address on there? Yeah, I did see something on your videos. And then Allie leaves. That's crazy, bro. Well, bye. Okay, bye. Get lost. You won't be coming around here anymore, Allie. That's for sure. So, and she's calling me baby and all these other things and then turns around. Bye. Yeah, that's ridiculous. I'm so sorry, baby. Get out of here. I don't care what you do. Get out of here. Okay. Like, comment, and subscribe down below. Come on, guys. I got 881. Let's go. I'm staying on here for a while. Why did it reset again, man? No, you wasn't. You were talking to me, Allie. Okay, whatever. Bye. You literally just, after calling me and being so sweet to me, you just flipped the script. All because of what? You were listening to some other girl say that we were together? That's crazy. Whatever. It's good. Go on to bed. Sorry I bothered with even being nice to you. I'm sorry. I am so sorry with even being nice to any of you and showing my sweet side and everything. That's crazy. Every time I do, it blows up in my face. I can't find one woman in this entire planet. It's
Because we
crazy.
did not feel like you were going to protect and serve us.
Here we go. Here we go. What do I have to do? I'm freaking. I was totally. I didn't know that. Sorry. I'm sorry, beautiful. For acting like a jerk and an asshole. I'm sorry. I believe you, okay? I believe you. I'm sorry. It's just been one of those days. I'm sorry, beautiful. I apologize. I don't mean to be like that to you. I'm very sorry. I am very, very sorry. Very sorry, beautiful. I believe you. I promise I do. Okay? Oh, the girl that said that? You were saying bye to... Sorry. I thought because of what she was saying, you were saying that to me and you were just getting off of the thing after she come out of nowhere and was saying that we were, need to break up. And I was like, what? We weren't even together. I talked to you the other day, but we weren't even together. And I thought you were listening to her or whatever. I'm sorry, beautiful. I really am. I didn't mean to be a jerk. And I didn't mean to act like that. Sorry. No, you haven't. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Can you hear me? Good. Can you hear me? I trust you. I trust you, okay? I trust you. I promise. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to act like that. I apologize. I didn't mean to. I can hear you. No. Please don't be mad at me, beautiful. I'm sorry. Please. I'm sorry. I understand. I didn't mean to. I get that now. You've been cheating. No. On who? Do you know that there's like 100? John, you're in trouble. Who the hell is this? Oh. Problems 12. John, you're in trouble. No, I have not been cheating. You know how many girls talk to me on here? And it just about, listen, just about 80% of them hit on me for no reason. Beautiful. It's ridiculous. And then they try to trap me. They try to trap me, and then no, you know what? Most of them say they don't even go into talking to me. They're like, "Hi, boyfriend, I love you. We're together." And I'm like, "What?" Not anyone. Not anymore. Allie, come on. No. What? Whatever. Alright. Not anymore. Peace. Keeps happening, John. What do you mean it keeps happening? I've never done this. We've never done this. No, I don't. You know what? It keeps happening. No, it doesn't. You're listening to somebody else or whatever. We've never. You know what? Okay. Now you're definitely doing that. Report me for what? Are you fucking serious, man? Get out of here. We were never even a couple. Me and you weren't a couple, neither, Allie. You never even gave me the time of day except for talking to me, and you barely are. I'm listening to my heart. Okay, yeah, right. You know what? This doesn't keep happening. We've never been into something like this. Wow, here we go. Oh my God, you broke my heart. Oh my God. Now you're lying. Okay. I should have just stuck to my guns. You literally were apologizing, showing hearts and everything, and it's ridiculous. What the fuck? Allie, it's okay. Get out of here, dude. Seriously. There's this person again coming on here in the thing or whatever and undoing people. Resolve, are you single? Wow, I'll date you? Wow, you gotta be kidding me. Resolve, are you single? I broke your heart. Get out of here and get off of my live then, Allie. I don't care. Get off of here. Like, for real. And go run in traffic for all I care, Allie. I don't care. You broke my heart. I broke your heart. Wow, that's a man. Get the fuck out of here too, bro. Oh my God, bro. Look at this piece of garbage, bro. I always got an excuse. What is an excuse? See, you literally were playing me. I've heard all about you too. And you're jumping on my case, dude. She literally cheats on every guy. That's all she does. And she's a liar. So go have at it. Dude, now that fucking person has hacked my shit again. Dude, please leave, man. Please leave my stuff alone. I don't, like, literally care. Oh my god, bro. Get out of here. Oh my god, bro. Look at this piece of shit, man. Get out of here, bro. The fuck? We're done. We never were a fucking couple, Allie. What the fuck is going on? I just blocked y'all. Get the fuck off of my shit. Dude, what is going on? Stop doing this, man. I'm literally gonna go in there and make sure that you get the fuck suspended, dude. The fuck off my shit, Brooke. I literally know who you are, too, Brooke. Get the fuck off my shit, man. Like, I've done nothing to you neither, Brooke. Get the fuck off my shit. Quit coming in here and unblocking people for no reason. I've done nothing to you, Brooke, and you come in here and do this. Get the fuck off my shit, man. And you think I haven't fucking reported you to every fucking body? Literally, bro. I know you've been on Tinder, Allie. Get the fuck out of here. You're a cocksucking liar. Literally, stop unbanning them, dude. Literally, I don't care what you do. Talk shit to me all you want, Brooke, but stop, dude. God, you're a fucking cocksucker, man. All of y'all are a fucking cocksucker. No, you're not a pure, clean woman. Get out of here, Allie. Literally, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my god, bro. Man, what a piece of shit, dog. Like, you are such a fucking cocksucker, bro. Get the fuck off here, dog. For real, man. Yeah, your fucking mama is still yapping, dog. Get the fuck off here. All of y'all, dog. I don't give a fuck. You're a lying sack of shit. Get the fuck off here, dog. You didn't get shit. You didn't just get here. You're one of them, too. Get the fuck out of here, Allie. Why are you staying on the live? If I'm doing such a bad thing to you, and I'm a bad person, and I cheated, yeah, right, then get off the live then, bitch. Get the fuck out of here, all of y'all. Bye, bye. Look at that. Every time I go to fucking do this, he undoes it. Dude, get out of here, bro.